regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 24th ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Burnstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The middle, but stopped for no gain. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Jennings. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Finds his man. It's Jennings. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looks left and finds his target there. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
It's a shotgun run call. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the run here, lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
close to the goal line, they can still get a first down without scoring. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Puts it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they start the drive. With more pre-snap movement. He's going to hand this off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. But when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert. First down at 10. Gets it out quickly. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards. Find some space, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Throwing off play action. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Third down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get it can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
No, kick it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Beginning with a quick throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Jennings. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Run quick, they caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive.
That's on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Using his legs on the scramble. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
A quick throw out left, complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Seminoles are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On the run here. Lets it go. That's caught. It's Jennings. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack them.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Completion sets up an important third down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the second down play. That's reeled in. It's Jennings. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. Snags it with throw. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff with a single back.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal, 9. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just one more play here before halftime. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Caught by the receiver. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover two, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and that's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Handoff to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
3rd and 3, and you go to the quick slant. Boy, that puts so much pressure on this defense to be able to try to defend and hold up in one-on-one coverage. And in this case, they go to the quick slant, and it's pitch and catch for this quarterback.
Looking to throw it on first down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
State offense heads back onto the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses, and they finally get something going here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Noles keep the football on the move. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Dump ball's caught by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Seminoles. And that will give them the lead now.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun handoff here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And there's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. We reach the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Seminoles will bring their punt team on the field now. And a low line drive. Ugly punt. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. Is back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Jennings. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up for the first down at the 41.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
They'll try a pass here. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jennings. They make the tackle, but nice gain sets him up first down at the 14. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, 1st and goal. And now a chance to take the lead with the touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Florida State offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll run it to the right side. The The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. He walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. What a catch!
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And the Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Checks this down to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quickly. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a 1st down at the 41.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Catch made over the middle. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's bringing it back. Pass midfield. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense produces 6 points.
How It's a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception because sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First and 10 now for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. And the Knowles line up on first and 10 now. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he dropped it. That is a fitting end today for this offense. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.